Hey, what's up? You're watching back, and welcome back to F1 2020 My Team Career. I completely forgot that at the end of the first race we had an interview. Now we have an interview at the end of every race from what I know, and I just completely forgot to do it. I was kind of frustrated with the rain. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna call the video here, relax, you know, cool down and everything. But we're gonna jump into that interview, and we will do the interview for the second race at the end of this video for sure. So before we jump into the first interview and the second race of my career, make sure to hit subscribe. Let's get on with the questions. Okay, so what happened, just a quick recap. I did mention the rain. We got last place, well, not last place, from what I remember, Carlos Sainz, or was Perez that did that DNF. So we didn't quite get last place. We're doing really good. We were on our road to get about 7th place, but then disaster happened. So we're following up on that disaster. So the first question, because I kind of interrupted, how do you think the weather affected the outcome today? It changed strategies, but the top drivers still performed the best. It certainly didn't dampen my spirits. A pun? But yeah, it changed strategies, but the top drivers still performed the best. I'm gonna go with it didn't dampen my spirits. It definitely dampened my spirits, but I'm gonna go with that one.
Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Because I crashed and then he passed me, so... Okay, I'll need to go back and look at the footage. I have no idea how this happened. No, I know exactly how this happened. I made a few mistakes and they were more consistent. That is an honest answer. That was an honest answer. The locked answer, though, is they're talented driver that deserved that result. How come I can't answer that? That's so weird. It's just like, no, I'm not gonna call him talented. Oh, I mean, I guess they did kind of get like 18th place. But yeah, I made a few mistakes and they were more consistent. I did kind of press on the gas and just slid.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
It was pretty clean for the most part till about the last 3 laps. I was like an idiot magnet today. None of us want to be the person to back down. These things happen. I'm not sure what happened out there, to be honest. None of us want to be the person to back down. These things happen.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Yeah, actually, I was kind of struggling for grip, but that was mostly my fault. I got too overzealous with the with the gas pedal, and that just made me spin out. But the answers can be: the car felt too heavy around the corners. No, it did not. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. No, I know exactly what happened. The car didn't feel like it had enough downforce. I don't think it was downforce the issue, but the car felt too heavy around the corners. I'm gonna go with the downforce issue. It was just not enough grip.
Appreciate your time.
It was just not enough grip coming out, but that's more on my part rather than the car. The car actually overall felt great. So we got 80,000 as a payout. Damage deductions. I got damage deductions, but hey, we are almost back at $1 million. Okay, so as you can see, I changed the car a little bit. The colors weren't really working for me in the race. They were nice and bright and noticeable, but it was just too bright. I'm keeping the headquarter colors the same, but I'm changing the car colors a little bit. I'm probably gonna change the headquarters colors later on, but just not yet. So let's see what we have as far as activities. Let's see. We have 2-day activities open up before the Grand Prix weekend. So what can we do? So I think overall the car did pretty okay considering the rain. So we're gonna do a sponsored event for this. We got another sponsor. Let's see. I want the other sponsor, but my only options are to either go to the race weekend or go to tire allocation. I'm gonna check out the tires real quick. Okay, so now we can go into corporate and get a new sponsor. What do we have? Okay, so I'm gonna go with Duotone, which is the weekly goal as a team, complete a total of 10 laps during practice. This is gonna be super easy. All we gotta do is practice. The contract's 67 days, so that is about 8 races, maybe 9 races total. So this one's super easy to make sure we complete every single time. So that's the one I'm gonna go for now. All right, let's go to the race weekend. So we still have the 30 minutes for 3 practice sessions with the one-shot qualifying and 14 laps for the race. I'm gonna jump into the qualifying from here. I'm gonna go into the practice. I'm not gonna simulate it. So I'll catch you back when we start that qualifying. Okay, here we are with our qualifying. The car handled great thanks to no rain. We even got the fastest lap on softs. So that's probably what we're gonna be doing for qualifying. Go with the softs hopefully and get the fastest lap yet again. Alright, DRS already engaged. Vettel is the fastest, so we gotta beat Vettel. Little bit over right there, some understeer, but that's okay. We're still above Vettel. These aren't the hardest turns yet. There's one in particular that the car struggled with. But as long as we can get a little up ahead of Vettel, we should be okay. He had the second fastest lap during practice, and there he is in front of us. Come on, catch up, catch up. Ooh, Verstappen? That was Verstappen? I thought that was Vettel. Here it is, this turn in particular, we were kind of struggling with. Oh, we got it though, we got it. All right, Verstappen, we are in 10th place, 7th, there we go. Get a little bit faster. Oh, come on, understeer. Lost some places due to understeer. We did do some track acclimation, which hopefully it helps during the race, but it doesn't really seem to be helping during qualifying, but that's fine. All right, Hamilton is the fastest. We gotta be Hamilton. We gotta catch up to Hamilton. And it seems that we're gonna get 6th place. 6th place, not bad. That is a good middle of the pack. 6th place. Honestly, last time that we qualified, we got 7th. So this is an improvement. 6th place. We're moving up a spot. Okay, well, so as I thought, Vettel was gonna get the fastest time, but he did get 3rd. Verstappen, I didn't really think he was gonna get 3rd or even like a podium place or pole place. But he got 2nd, and of course Hamilton is on 1st. As long as we can keep our 6th place throughout the race and we don't lose it, or even gain 5th place, it's gonna be a great second race, so we can earn our first points. So we got the default strategy, which is the projected strategy. We're gonna go on softs and then swap to mediums, it seems, for the tires. We can also go with the alternative strategy of going with softs and then the hards for the last 8 laps. I think overall, going for the softs and then the mediums is going to be our best bet, considering that we can really push the softs at the beginning of the race for the first 6 laps and really get ahead and defend our position. And then for the last 8 laps, we can defend our position and make sure we get within the points. So we're going to go with that. The main issue that maybe I would go with hards is due to fuel. Going with the softs, I use fuel too much and too fast. So that would make the second alternate strategy a little bit more of a choice in that manner. We only lose about 4 seconds. All right, let's start up this race. Hopefully the strategy works for us. Okay, starting really speedy, a lot of grit right away, already getting into 3rd place. Oh, this is better than I thought. Gonna have to brake a little bit right here, going a little bit too fast right there for the corner. We got Vettel on our side pushing us onto the edge. That's fine. 4th, I'm happy with 4th thus far into the first lap. So we're not going to overtake just yet. There's a lot of turns going in. Bottas, of course, he took the position right there, took advantage. And then now we're going to go up ahead, going to push Vettel a little bit into the corner right there since he's right behind us. Trying to keep him from passing. Oh, going wide. Gonna have to hit that overtake button to catch up. This corner in particular is where we can lose the most. But we did it! We did it! It wasn't perfect, but we did it. And then go on and see if we can catch up to the front of the pack. We did start in 6th, now we're in 5th. This is good. This is good. As long as we can keep our position here, we're gonna be golden. We can maybe pass Bottas if we get a little bit faster, but for the most part, I'm not gonna try to get too aggressive. I really want to keep my position. At least 5th or 4th would be great, but even getting 6th back into where we started would be great. Fastest lap is Lewis Hamilton with 135. We're about 4 seconds slower than Hamilton. We could probably make that up with the stops, and we're a little bit more aggressive, but again, I don't want to get too aggressive because then this stuff happens. We start losing positions, going a little too wide with the understeer. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more safe and just defend my position right here. This corner in particular kind of seems like it could be an issue. I have my overtake button just pressed down, and I should be using it better rather. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind so I can turn it on when I need it and turn it off when I don't, because I'm using up my precious ERS. Right here is a good spot to use it. And then disable here. Take this turn a little bit better. Ooh, yeah, see? That turn is gonna be an issue. Lost a little bit of grip. Vettel's trying to overtake. No, it's Leclerc. I thought it was Vettel. I just saw a red card and
That looks bad. Are you all right? Let me know you're all right.
Well, second lap. Leclerc just pushes us. Let's watch that. What happened there? Okay, we're going straight. Leclerc, what? We got what? What? Okay, I'm so glad I got that on camera, because we were going straight, and then let's watch that again. Okay, from right here, let's play that again. Going straight, Leclerc comes in behind us, trying to go on the outside, and pushes us off and just eliminates us from the race. Leclerc, what the F? What the F? Like, it's one of those moments like, oh my god. You know what? That's it. That is the race. That is a huge disappointment. Leclerc, let's watch that again. I want to see exactly what happened so I can avoid that situation. I'm going to have to avoid Leclerc like the plague. So here we go straight. We hadn't slowed down yet. As you can see, we hadn't slowed down yet. And Leclerc, with a lot of speed, instead of going on the inside, he chooses to go towards the outside, starting to leave the outside of the track right there. Right here, what makes me think, so he tried right there, we went wide, he went to our right, as you can see peeking out. We gained some speed, so he's not too close to us. He gained too much speed and then pushes out right there, as you can see, starting to go outside of the tire, and then he starts to turn and pins us out. He literally did a pit maneuver. Leclerc did a pit maneuver and eliminated us from the race. So that's it. We can restart the race and finish it, or we can call it here and do it legitimately. It's our first season. I do want to finish the race, but I kind of like, this is a good moment. This is one of those moments we want to keep, because it's a learning experience, and honestly, I now know how to like literally avoid Leclerc. I was hoping it was Vettel behind us. He seemed like a little bit more of a safe driver, but Leclerc just, oh, I don't know. Let's call it there. We're gonna take the loss, even though we don't want to. We're gonna take the loss. All right, so we were forced to retire. Retirement, Raul Rodriguez, Tierra del Sol. Oh, that's frustrating. That isn't as frustrating as rain, but you know, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be just not nice in my questions. If I get a chance, I'm gonna call out Leclerc. I'm gonna take the options and then just I'm gonna make enemies with Leclerc for that. Just no, man, that was not cool. You could have moved out to the inside. I could have saw you there. But you literally pit maneuvered me. So Leclerc actually got to finish. Of course, he only got front wing damage, so he got to finish. This is so far really exciting, honestly, even though first race was rain, second race we got eliminated by a pit maneuver by Leclerc. I'm having a lot of fun with this, even though we haven't won a single race. Still, these are the kind of moments that make games like these. That's why I keep them. Even if I crash super hard, it's exciting. I get to see what happened and all that. Winning is great. Getting points is great, but these kinds of moments is where like you really feel immersed with these types of games. So let's move on to the interview. Let's see if we can call out Leclerc. Okay, so what's this? No interview? Corporate, let's see. Nothing for corporate. Nothing in the standings so far. Of course, Tierra del Sol is at the bottom, not doing all that great. Where's my interview? Where's my interview? So it seems like we don't get an interview, but if we look at how our car is actually stacking up, I think I was right in saying that AlphaTauri was going to be our main competitor. So we can see that the bottom 5 is Williams at the bottom. That's no surprise to anybody. Followed by Haas. I wish they could do a little bit better. Followed by Alfa Romeo, Tierra del Sol, and then Scuderia AlphaTauri. So aiming for AlphaTauri was the right call, as you can see. So we got Vietnam up next. This is just gonna be a short episode just because we got taken out already. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves and each other, and as always, have a good one.